Test 1, 2, 3. There we go. I have been talking, but my mic weren't set. Like, it was set to this default, which I have one microphone on the PC, and yeah, that is apparently not the default. Anyway, I'm trying something new here. See if I enjoy streaming this. But it might not be the most entertaining of streams. But I guess we'll see. Guess I'm oh yeah, social media exists. Should probably write something there. You go on this screen instead. We have menu switch TV / attache 514, right? Yeah, it should be, yes. Why isn't there any thumbnail in? I guess Blue Sky doesn't have thumbnails in that. Like, they're pretty useless anyway. And then there is a how do I get the YouTube link? Okay. Does this open the correct thing? It seems like it does. Cool. I wonder why this error pops up, like in YouTube. You get like this audio stream current bitrate is 0, which is not the case. I have a bitrate of like 190, I feel. I'm pretty sure, and I don't know, it's weird. Let's also do a test. Yep, I'm hearing myself, I hate it. Cool. And the same on Twitch, right? Yep, that works. Because I started using Stream Elements multi-streaming rather than a plugin. Well, Stream Elements is a plugin, but you know, another plugin. I use Stream Elements for different things. And now you can go back on that side. I want to see Discord. This is some code. Exciting, I know. And the idea here is that I should probably also start this. The idea is that I have exported a lot of the maps from, like all of the maps from the Unity project, which I still have access to, luckily. And I'm trying to get these to actually work in Godot. Right now, it should only be the actual planets. The enemy locations are also stored. Like, why can't I select? Am I big dum dum? Why is it? It should be on hand. Oh, Shaderforge. That's doing things. Oh, selected everything. Is it like an alt key or whatever? I have no clue what's going on. Did Shaderforge completely shit itself? Where is it? There we go. Yeah, so it exists. That's also one of the like nice things is that I managed to find the Shaderforge version that we used back in the days, which was, it's pretty old, and yeah, it means that I can at least look at the shaders. But yeah, the idea is to like at least instantiate this one somehow in a new project I've created for Godot. I'm refusing to say Godot. Let's see. I guess they all just use sphere. Why can't I click? And restart Unity, see if that helps. There we go. That's better. The IT solution always works, which is a restart and hope for the best. But yeah, these all use spheres. And as far as I know, there's no way of actually like just create a sphere in Godot, meaning that I have imported one from like there is an FBX file somewhere in here that has a sphere in it, so yeah. But yeah, in short, we have a script here that on instantiation should like create this like not get this but actually create this sphere, apply a material, and it should end up on the correct place in the world. There is, let's see, but let's take one of these levels. Like all of these objects have been exported from Unity, so we have a lot of data about them, even down to let's see, OGD for, yeah, like even down to the shader parameters that it was using. I'm not sure if this will actually make sense to use, since I have to kind of recreate the shader from the ground up, and we might need to use different values, but they are at least exported, like in case we have some use of them. Let's see. I should really create these meshes at some point, but yeah, I think we'll start off by trying to do something. Let's see, this should be fine. Okay, where should this logic be? I'm doing some... I guess this one works, yeah. Phone self. We might have to also create something to, you know, start the game and all that, because I've been working from outside the editor. Let's see. Planet JSON. Yes, we get the full JSON here, meaning that we should be able to get the shader parameters, right? Yeah, here they are. Cool. So we should be able to use that script pretty well. We should also create a dummy object for this. For now, this will do fine. Let's do it like that for now, so it can at least create something. Without running into issues. It did run into issues anyway. Oh yeah, because el stupido. That's a good exception. So yeah, like it's one of those things that in theory we should now have a bunch of empty objects that represents the entire level. And the idea now is that we should somehow make these objects actually have a visual thing. I've heard players like visual things. I'm unsure of that though. Move these to the left side. In case someone chats, I don't want to miss it. There's a small chance. It might happen, you know? So we get the JSON data and all that, meaning that there will be a bunch of JSON parsing, because like this bunch of text is quite a lot for a planet. Like we have to figure out a few things. First off is creating a mesh, and since we seems to be using just the normal sphere for all the round planets in the original, I think we can kind of safely assume that just having any kind of sphere works. But yeah, we have to figure out how to do it and all that, because I'm pretty new at Godot, so yeah, it's going to be interesting. Luckily, I have Copilot to my. It's fucked up. I want to create it, not. Okay. How would I do this in GDScript? I'm bad at GDScript and I've never written Python, so it's going to be a lot of Googling. Because we need to load this resource, right? Yeah, instantiating scenes. Because we do have this somewhere. Like, I would like this one, for example. So is that what we want to do? GLB. Does this make sense? Mesh instance. I mean, this scale is not correct. This is what we actually. I wonder if this handles collision. Like, this is part of the JSON data. Oh, is the scale already set? We might not even have to set this at all. I don't know why Copilot thought of that. Because this has a representation inside C#, which should take care of the scale. Like, this is like a game object mod or whatever we want to call it, and there is a this one. No, not that one. Game object. This one. Pretty sure I'm in here, right? Yeah, so it should already have its scale, position, rotation set, so we don't have to do that unless it has a local position, but it shouldn't have that for the round planets. Is this something that's actually a thing? Or is it this one? Like, I don't know how Godot does this. Like, it's fairly new to me, all this. Like, it didn't output an error, but yeah, I need to be able to move the camera as well. Like, this is I should remove this planet. Yeah, so it seems that it managed to create it. Yeah, it's very difficult to tell. I think I also need to like look at running this from the editor, because the like this view is much better. But it's difficult in like just run like I've not really made this game to be runnable like this, or like not yet at least. But we might have to start by doing that, because this currently isn't loading anything, loading any form of what's it called? It's not loading any form of mods or any levels or anything. It's just like an empty scene, because everything is handled by the actual like startup data. And from what I can tell, I can't find a good way of like making this play button do other things, for example. I mean, there is, because this is an open source engine, of course, but I am not sure there is a way of like adding parameters to it, for example. I want that. But yeah, it would be nice if I could make sure that I ran the correct things, but I guess we can just. I guess there a way of knowing if the editor is present? There wasn't any way in September 24. Hmm. It's a bit annoying. Because one way we could do this is that like you have a UI here that tells us what level to load and all that, but another way would be to specifically script, like we create a new node here that just does the thing very, like, it's a very explicit way of doing it and not at all good, but maybe it's good enough for now. Because what we essentially just load every mod and then call this function. Like the boot level will take care of that. Like this button is a mod as well, meaning that we have loaded all the mods. Same, like we got all the levels and all that. And now we would like to find out how to actually create, like, launch a level inside the editor. Because this is like several layers of awfulness that should be good in the long run that I've created. One of them being that there is when you start a level, even single player, you create a server locally and connect to that. That means that we won't be able to look at the level until I have replication working, which is not even started yet. It is still the same code, so it should be possible to load a level. It would also be nice with a console, but for now I think we will. Maybe I can make a mod. Oh, that's actually a good swing. Can you just make another button? This might be a good, like, test. We need to. I want to have all the maps. Just a few of them. TM Blue Havoc. TM Dark. Figure that one out. I wonder if Copilot has the like directory structure as part of its context. It doesn't look like it because I'm pretty sure it would like figure this out. I skipped over a few here. DM encrypted. Like it should figure out encrypted space. Copy that. DM equator. Fusion core kill zone. DM limbo. DM open battery. I opted for, like, back in the Unity days, these were just like DM08 and all that, because they didn't have names early on in development. So, but I opted to use the actual names this time around because I'm pretty sure it should be better in the long run. DM sharps. That's all the DM maps, right? Now, Burning Haven. Edge of the Void. I took some liberties because this map was called Edge of Void, which sounded incorrect, so I put a D in it. Edge of the Void. I'm not sure if that is correct, but that's fine because this is just a path. Horizons. Neptune. There we go. So that should be like all of the maps, and we can delete that. And this is going to be different. We're not going to create a session. We are just going to like create the level. So we can skip that. But how do we get the level selection from a mod? I am unsure if it's actually reachable. Or level manager. Is this a mod? Oh, never mind. It's a bit like I'm not 100% sold on this, but yeah. What we need to create is this one, I suppose, and just send it to the level manager. Where is that done? Oh, isn't it done start sequence? Yeah, we basically just need to run this. But I'm not sure if I can. This is all in C#, of course. But we can start by stance. It's not a mod interface. It's such a lot. There's a lot of systems work here to get this working, which is a bit annoying. Like it, but it's like I hope this should be worth it in the end. But we'll see. We don't need this one. I think that should be fine. I'm not sure if this exposing is a good idea in the long run, but it should be. This won't work, right? Don't input a mod map. The map in here is actually the mods, right? Yeah, they are, so this is actually the mod map, not that one. I need to like close these. Let's see. Because there are like these mod interfaces. Yeah, it's this one. So we have the mod here. Oh, it has load level. Oh, never mind. We should be able to send this one straight into the... Let's try this, see what happens. Not by doing that, by doing this. We're on the boot level. Should now have a new button in the main. Yeah, there we go. My system works. Level manager. Isn't that what it's called? You have to like load that in. I guess we can just... Oh, maybe I didn't use this. Let's try that instead. That might be better. Non-existent function call level manager CS. We have the correct thing. Oh, it's switch map, my bad. Because it's also unloading the previous one. Is this switch? We should run this. But it's not doing it. Yeah, it's the incorrect mods map to map. Not that one. Just like get this. It was a few days ago since I did this, so let's try that. Can you like, is this hot reloading? That's a no. That might have done so. Okay, let's figure this out for real. Because what we have here, oh, it's a node. If we do that, we might have. I don't know how strict Godot is when it comes to types. But yeah, we basically get like each of these buttons are bound to this function and sends in the map, which is the actual mod. Like the instantiated mod, which should be this one. This is the node. Oh, they're on node 3D. Pretty sure this is it. And this, let's see, level manager wants this type. Okay, let's see if this is down to types or how we're learning here. Node unknown script. All right. Get mod name. I guess it's outputting that at least. Where's output? Map selected blue havoc. How did I set this up? Am I getting this thing? Yes, because it's doing these things. Right, okay. Which should mean that... Why am I not getting this thing though? Why have I made it so hard for myself? Why didn't I just make something simple? I mean, I can keep making it simple for me. But yeah, let's actually figure this out, because there is, like, how is it actually done? Oh yeah, it's done from the sequence. You can load this from the CS file, right? So I only need this constructor to actually get the type I need. Let's see. It's under gameplay. Mod no types. New. Doesn't like that. Maybe constructors aren't a thing. Is that really the issue? It should be connected to Godot, so yeah, map is not declared. Yeah, exactly. Like, we can do that, but unfortunately this mod map is incorrect, but maybe? Very good variable names. Yeah, I don't think it can actually read it since it's private. Let's see if, let's learn. Does it work if it's public? Value. Didn't make any difference. Map.mod map, maybe? I'm very good at programming at times. let's just try this. Because I'm pretty sure this should be the mod map thing. I don't understand this though. Because there should be... I'm interested to see what happens more now than actually solving it. I don't really understand what's going on here. But that's not good. Maybe can't instantiate map. Should be able to. Like it's just a node 3D at the end of the day. I mean, we can also just modify the level manager a bit. Need to rename these. This should have a higher chance of working. Is this not doing what I'm expecting it to do? Let's see what happens. It should end up in there. Right. Why is this happening? Oh, it's just a breakpoint, actually. Yeah, I was like, why? What's going on? It's just a breakpoint. Don't I have the SDK for .NET? It looks like it. Surely I can just download it for this. .NET SDK. .NET 9. PDB files. Where, please? How is download made? I think this should work. Come on, Microsoft, you can do it. If you tell me to restart my computer, I will be upset. I hate you. Are they here now? And these guys are here. There's still no PDB files. That doesn't help me at all. Convert to. Okay. Does it hate that I have two similar, like equally named functions? Is that it? Okay, we learn. Okay, there we go. Now it's kind of actually working. And I can't click anything. Oh, input. I mean, it is there. Yeah, it has an empty mesh. So that part doesn't work. Interesting. It's something we can work with, for sure. It did output like, yeah, plans very much loaded successfully. I guess we have to find the actual mesh inside of the scene. Because like, this is a scene, of course, so maybe it's like a child or whatever. Like that? Packed scene. Now it's... Oh, of course, it's just a scene. Which we now need to instantiate, I guess? How did you do this? I've only done this in C#. Preload. Dot instantiate, okay. Use load instead of preload if path if isn't known at compile time. This path is pretty known at compile time. I need to name these nodes a bit better. Like this is the level node, which is like is the root of everything. Still has no mesh. But there also isn't any meshes in this thing. So maybe I need to import this in another way. Which is like, it's totally feasible to do. Like, because you just go in here and it's like, oh wow. Go in there, save the file. Wish this was slightly larger. You're a bad file path. Why can't I open it if it's failed? I fixed 2 editors by just restarting. Feels good, man. But now it's there. Okay. There's like an actual mesh at this point. Why do I need this then? Let's throw this in here because it's easier to look at the node tree. Are these not like changeable things? They are. Why why are meshes difficult? It shouldn't be. Yeah, I wonder why. Like, I could understand my code being incorrect, but I don't know why I can't select the mesh here. Maybe this is like the incorrect mesh instance 3D. Like if I just like it looks correct from what I can tell. Like it's odd. I can't tell why that would be the case. Also, these should be inherit, like these are placed in the wrong way. Like they should be childs of this one. That's something we can fix later though. Why can't set mesh and it's empty? It's not like reload or anything that fucks it. I mean, these make sense. These do not. Did we get a new error of these? We do not. Okay. Oh, maybe if I use the correct name. I don't think it made that much of a difference because they are actually there. Hold on. Am I? How do you traverse? I wish it could be ran directly in here. But something looks like it's happening. Let's move this camera a bit backwards. Maybe we can see a bit more then. Because they are getting the mesh set now. And like something is happening here. Like I've clicked something here. I don't know how to move the camera. I can only like rotate it. No matter what I click, it seems to only do rotation. Because this looks like I'm inside the bounding box of the camera, of a planet. But it's hard to tell. I think I need a simple free look mode script, camera script or something. Can you like focus? If I click something else, I saw it for a second there. I mean, like even if I hold on, do we need light? Let there be light or something like that. I thought R was rotation, but it's apparently scale. That makes sense in someone's head. That's some light. There we go. We now have a box from the looks of it. Why can't I rotate the camera anymore? Oh, from in-game. What am I looking at? Are planets massive or something? This rotation looks I mean, it's a rotation, that's for sure. I don't think they're too massive. It's just... No, like this is... Yeah, like it's just a mesh. Why is it so massive? Why is it a box? What is 7? Like these scale values are just like exported from Unity, so I don't know if they make sense. Same with positions. Like the positions are copied as well. It could be that I have to like multiply them by 100 or something. Let's try that for starters. You also need that. I mean, I think that's better because now I'm clearly inside just one of them. Like this is just a sphere. I think what we need to do then is to take this camera and move it. This is how move. What's the fucking hotkey for moving? R is scale for whatever fucking reason. No, this engine sometimes. Where am I? Transform. One. No, one. Don't link. One link. 30 meters. Where is the camera? Like, does this change anything? Why isn't this doing? This is odd. Oh fuck, I can't show it. Why can't it run in this window? That has to work, right? You have to make it able to run in this window. Or as you're seen in here, right? Surely it's not like a. Why can't you just run inside the editor? Yeah, what I wanted to show is that I think the meshes are probably incorrectly placed, because like if you flow the level like this, we can of course just click and we get this massive thing here. But if you click on the parent, it's over there. And then if you like they are massive. The meshes. I figured this out. It was just so large that moving the camera felt incorrect. Why is this a billion? Like, sure, it's a planet. I get that. Maybe the base scale needs to, like, is this Aurora? This is one of the deathmatch levels, right? You can see how it looks in DMO1. So like, it's fairly correct. Like, this is a planet. This is the large one. It's just that things are so large and so far away that it's actually perfect. It's so large and far away that the far clip plane of the camera can't keep them in here. So we need to. But then again, when you play Orbital here, you're on this, like, this scale. It's just, and we also have a way lower FOV on the camera. Where is it? Surely we have the camera in here. We do not. Fuck. Need to open. Where did we set the FOV? Play a camera. I love math. Was sure we actually had the camera somewhere. I think it's more in the realms of 45 rather than 75. Meaning that, like, if we click the camera here and set it to like 45, that doesn't reflect at all. But like, there's been one thing is that at least the planets are in the correct place compared to each other. Like, the scale might be way too high in terms of what Godot wants. But it's something that we can work with. Let's put this on 45. And I mean, the distance should be more like 1,000 meters, perhaps. I think we had the camera on some of these maps. Because some of them have the like these guys. So here I have a camera, for example. Thirty is the field of view. I don't know if that's horizontal or vertical. What is this? I'm pretty sure this is horizontal field of view. Let's put it at 30, just. Can we set the clipping panes? Because then, oh yeah, we can near. And this is done. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure that we need to like modify the scales because we're working with too large values right now. Like now the planets are too far away from each other, but they should be smaller. Yeah, so then we remove one digit here, and now they should be relatively closer to each other. There we go. That looks way better. Like I don't want to like always stick to the Unity things, but getting the like camera distance correct, that makes a difference. Like if I can just like copy this value and get the correct camera distance set, that would be really nice. Let's try, what did I say, 180. I still think we're way too close, so we might have to like do another division. Yeah, like 180 in unit terms. Let's go to demo 1 to get a one-to-one. If we, how the fuck do you create things? Set to 0 and then minus 180 camera. Uh, 30. This Y up. Is this Euler angles? Why is it down there? Where did we make this map? Oh, Y is up, of course. Said. There we go. Oh, that's actually way far off then. On the wrong side of things even. Should rotate around Y. And then if we also look at it in game. I have the video game. Because I'm pretty sure it should be here somewhere. Does this even work? Who fucking made this game? Why can't you? Because we want it to look like that. That's more like 50. Yeah, 50 it is. Like if you look at the camera preview down here now, and then compare that to what I see. So I have this planet half cut off. you don't see the bottom left planet. Like this is pretty spot on. So we should have a camera distance of 50. And then see if we can make things look good with that camera distance. We put that 50. Fucking banging soundtrack. We can keep this in the background. So we need to reduce the scale even further. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like even fuck. Close the editor by mistake. Let's start it. Okay, let's try this. Here we go. I have not played this in so long. Well, this is also a bit lower resolution. Let's see if we can. My God. Uh, 2160, 4040. Let's try this. It's not 100% correct. I don't know if, like, it's... Oh, I guess the... You don't have the bar in... I mean, can probably just... It's pretty close, but not 100% close. Is the FOV incorrect? Okay, let's see if we can... Now the rightmost plant is correct. I think we're too zoomed in. Let's try another FOV. This is a bit of a tangent. Let's try 35. Because I think that Unity might be using a horizontal FOV while Godot is using vertical. This looks pretty fucking spot on. Like, it's not perfect. We also need higher resolution spheres. My God. Actually, do we? Slightly higher. Maybe we can fix that then. Maybe it's... It's somewhere in this. Like, I think it's workable. All right, so okay, we have some sort of planet spawning going. Let's Alt F4 out of that, Alt F4 out of that. But we have to like fiddle around a bit with this, and I do actually want these values to be like unchanged if at all possible. What we need to do is, from the looks of it, is reduce the scale to 1%. Which is interesting. To 1%. That's actually so small. Adequate. Let's return this to that. Because it could be that the mesh is just massive. And if we reduce the mesh, because like, look at this, how massive it is, and then you click the round planet. I can't find it, and I don't know if nodes should show up. Oh, here it is. There's also this thing. I don't think that rotation is particularly bad or anything. But it's a. I don't think it's perfect to do that. Like. But now, like, the positions are. Hold on. Is that actually what's going on here? I just want to double check to make sure that I've not made an error here. Yeah. I don't know if nodes by themselves has a bounding box like this. But I would be much happier to do this scaling on the mesh rather than the on the actual node, because that will have adverse effects on other things. Looks so stupid when you do something incorrect. Zeros. Yeah, so the mesh might just be too large, because now it's only the mesh that's being scaled, and then it looks kind of correct. We can actually look at each map. It's so cool. Did they all? Is equator not working? Yeah, now they are put under the objects. Guess equator doesn't work. Because it doesn't. How is equator? How does that one look? Oh, which one is it of them? Practice F unity. Okay, so it's the TP equator. Practice C. Oh, did I make an error here? Yeah, I just copied that one, so it should be practice C. There we go. We need to reload for this to work. Yeah. Let's see if that worked better. There we go. I think this one has way more practice C, was it? This probably has a bunch of shaped platforms. Yeah, like these guys. I'm not instantiating these yet, so they are missing. So we only have these 5 planets. But they look fucking correct. Oh, that's so nice. I've been like kind of worried about getting this to work, but it does seem like it's fairly simple. They are correct from what I can tell. Cool. So, what do we do next? I think we are at the point where it makes sense to commit this. We can probably remove this test script I made. This one, because it was just to test basically this function. We can copy it because otherwise I will forget it. Let's copy that and then delete. Yes. Because we want to do that in here now. In a bit. Are these good to add without LFS? These are binary. Okay, so who wants something? I guess the same. Oh, these are actually text, so that's fine. Meshes, materials. These seems to be non-binary. They are gender fluid file types. Here we go. Don't know why. case, name it that. I need to go to the bathroom, so be right back. Right. What to do next then? Maybe materials. Maybe shaped planets. Because I guess those meshes will also be way too large. What data do we have on them? Let's open up a practice C shaped planet. Yeah, so for shaped planets, there's a bit of work. Like, it's a lot of work. Like, just making them show is like they have a multitude of meshes potentially. Like, let's go to practice C in Unity. Okay, so space platforms. I get, yeah, this one. Or I didn't save the names of the objects in this file, so it's a bit annoying to find at times. Let's see. But yeah, we have these two shape, yeah, space platform. Because this also have a, like, on this one, like it has itself as a planet, and then has a this, like, main mesh, but then it also has this particle system, I guess. That has been caught by, because I guess it has a mesh somewhere in it. Yeah, it picks up this one. And like, at some point, I can't, because like this is such a, because this is a particle system, and I don't know anything about particle systems. So, but it probably needs to be recreated from scratch in Godot, meaning that at some point we can't continue using the level files of the level files exported, because it would be like too much work to convert them on the fly, perhaps. Because like exporting all this data to a system, to like a set of data that Godot understands, would be so much more trouble than just, oh, I learn very basic particle systems. Like, this isn't a difficult one at all. It's also like there's multiple things like that, like the backgrounds are. I want to look at a new background system, uh, like that like follows the camera and all that, because right now all our backgrounds have this solution, which is like just put them in the scene and make them really really large and hope for that players don't find the edge of it. You can do that, of course, but I would prefer to have like something that follows the camera a bit more, and we can do other things with. So I just want the shape exported, but at some point we need to move away from using the Orbital Gear 1 data once we've established enough things. We probably just convert them to a new system, perhaps. But for now, I think we should look into, because there isn't too many of these shaped planets as far as I remember. There's like this one, and a few others. The difficult part is that this one, there's two of them. Like there's two prefabs, so one is flipped and the other isn't, because like this, you see the line that goes around, that's basically the shape of the planet, which the collision works with. And I think it was easier to flip it in a prefab and then resave it rather than just flip it in some other way, because sometimes you want them. I think it's probably have one of these. Yeah, this one got both of them, so one is flipped, the one isn't. And I would prefer a world where we didn't do this. And that is like some very specific logic that has to be run, that needs to know that this is a thing that's going on, and then make the flip through logic rather than loading another asset, because like they have no other changes. Like they are completely identical, but yeah, it's like this will be an issue at some point, I'm pretty sure. But for now, let's see if we can. Is this an FBX file? Yes. I am 3D man. So, okay, so here we go. Because it has multiple. Oh, did we draw the gravity in? Oh. I did not remember that. That makes sense though, because like the shape planets needs to be like a bit more in depth because they have these vertex positions, like these guys, that create this line around it, and that is made up out of this one, like the like if you just take the collision, uh, and our gravity system is completely two-dimensional, so like the width doesn't matter or anything. It just becomes a like line that is the collision. Uh, yeah, this one. I guess this is the flattened variant of this. It looks like it. Okay, cool. And then we have the gravity, which I had no idea was a part of the actual mesh. I guess you learn something every day. I'm pretty sure this is baked into this though. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure like if you set this, it updates the vertex positions or something. Let's double check that. We made a bunch of editor scripts for Orbital Gear. Moved until. I have no clue how this works. Because I wasn't the one working on this in the back in the days either. So like I have no memories of how this should be working. But I am pretty sure. And set position. I don't know. What is import mesh doing? It seems like calculating points like runs through. Let's see, vertex positions. I'm not sure how I should be exporting these, because I did export these values, like they are part of the JSON file. You have them here, so they could be enough, but we just have to reverse a few. And I think these are actually like local values. This is both the unflipped one. These are the same, right? Yeah. So 1.5 minus 8. Yeah, so these are local values, so they are always the same. But I think they're not like just flipped. Like it's more to it than just flipping, because like the one like this value, like they, due to how it's like creating the collision. But I haven't thought of collision at all until now. So I think what we can do, just to see some progress, is to see if we can import these meshes, because that's fun. And should I reduce the size? I think I'll, for now I won't, because I don't want to like modify the FBX file. But we can, let's just export this entire thing. Documents. No, there's in here. No, Godot projects. Orbital gear, assets, models, and then what is this called? Platform Goth? Okay. Is that it? Like is this Goth 03? Well, this one doesn't look used since it's the wrong shader. I remember us having some issues with what's it called, the like we probably wanted to do more platforms and all that, but the issue is that the gravity model that we used didn't exactly work for platforms, which is a bit of a shame. Like it kind of worked. This looks like Texas, doesn't it? I mean, I can see the resemblance. I have never noticed this. Like, it's not like it doesn't look like Texas, but like you have like the same shapes here and there, which kind of makes it resemble Texas. Either way, let's save this to files like this. Let's use this one so we don't have to restart. Assets, meshes, shape, planet, platform, GOF. Re-import. Now we have that. Now we have to, because shaped planets is another mod, meaning that we have to like reuse, like probably copy some stuff here, because like round planets has their own way of doing things, and shaped planets will they will probably very similar, but we want to do this. More or less, but it's a bit different because the JSON data that enters here will contain this thing, which is an array of stuff. Meaning that I had to look up how to make for loops. JSON.data meshes as. Do you have to do like as array or something? Godot, JSON. Oh my god. It's something like this, yeah. And this would be a bit different because this meshes, like this is an object that, like this is a JSON object. Let's be very mesh. And like, oh yeah, let's move that, that's fine. Because this mesh is now a bit incorrectly named, because I want to like make sure that our names are somewhat decent, meaning that I might use a lookup table now to keep the data somewhat fresh, but like it's somewhat like raw compared from the export, because I have to like convert this, like instead of platform GOF 01, this has to load like res assets meshes plus that plus dot res. But this is now, of course, the incorrect mesh, because this has like the unit name. I want it to be the like a new name. That's a bit better. So for that, I think we want to use a lookup table. GD script dictionary. How do you do this? That's simple enough. Something like this. And then we'll try to flip it in code rather than use another. And I think it's platform space 01. Let's just do that for now. This is a bit... This is something. This isn't exactly good looking. Let's try it. Just to try it. And it's now called that. We should also export a space platform. It's on practice C. I wonder how the new unit is. I'm not going to pay 2k euros to try it out though. Okay, close. Oh, wrong. Space platform. Platform space. Oh yeah. Because, like, since the window is already open, it doesn't like move directly to it, so you have to like close it and then open it, and then it works. Port. There it is. This one is only the... let's import these guys too, so we have them. Is this something else? I don't think so. Yes, no. I guess the collision is already just a flat one here. The other planet had its collision still there. Okay, export. Let's select these guys. Export that. Include selected objects. Space platform. Platform space. Very descriptive. We import it here. You want this, save to file. I'm not sure if you have to do this all the time. It would be nice if you could do this import like this automatically. Platform space. Because you like save and then click re-import and then it shows up. Okay. Let's do that instead. And this should just... It just works. Fucking Todd. But he's right. I mean, they are in the correct position, they just have the incorrect rotation. What rotation is that? Is Z forward? No. No. X is forward, surely. Yeah. But I think these are incorrect, right? It's DMO1, right? Yeah, so they need to rotate a bit. Oh, not that one. Not that one either. I need to have this on another screen and like rotate. I'm a gimbal locking myself or something. That rotates that way. It could be like a combination of rotations that I need. Okay, so what do I actually need to do? So This one isn't flipped right now, it isn't. Because one of these, like, this one would be incorrect no matter what, because it's using the flip one here. So, like, ignore that one for now. So you need to straighten it up. Which I think this did. But then we need to rotate it clockwise from this point of view. Which this one doesn't. Like Z and Y is rotating the same direction. Why would that be? I don't know a lot about 3D. I'm not going to even attempt to say that, but why would two different axes rotate the same way? Like if we do this might be easier to showcase what's going on. Like that and that is the same, right? So I think I'm like rotating, like to like do like minus 90 and then rotate it. No, it's still the same. There we go. Minus 90. Minus 90. That is the correct rotation, I think. Or like correct-ish. There is most likely a minus in front of this, right? No, it's not. Is it positives? That is correct. Oh, this is some shit. I think I should remedy this in Blender, because I'm pretty sure that we can't just use the same. I don't want to use a lookup table per shaped planet. That would be awful. So let's close you. Up. We can't just open these guys. Switch songs, because this is something. Is this something that you can decide when exporting? Like what? Plus Y is up. Is that correct? Because I don't think that's correct. Yep, plus Y is up. And what rotation did they enter the world in? Do they need to just like needs to be rotated? Let's see if I can. Oh, hold on. Let's back up a bit. I remember now. I think this value might be bad. Let's put this as 0. Can you? Because it should, of course, have a rotation. Like it's not. That's not incorrect. You should have like a set, like a forward rotation of 45. Whatever that is. Forward in Godot is set rotation of 45. That looks good. Like, sure, it's like misaligned, the actual mesh, but like it's the same. Cool. I think I'm going to like figure out what the mesh should be, but and then because I think it's actually not too. Yeah, I think like it's this literally. That's the correct rotation in the other direction. I have too many windows. Is it slightly too large though? It's hard to tell. Like this plan is transparent. Oh, it looks correct. We can't get a bounding box, as far as I know, in Unity, because it would be this bounding box would be pretty easy to spot. But yeah, I guess it looks correct. So it only needs to, like in Blender, we need to just, because I would like to like avoid any form of rotations, like as many rotations as possible. I would rather have a good looking base model. Because it was standing up. How do you look at this? It might come as a surprise, but I'm not a graphics person. Was it lying down when I looked at it? No. Maybe just laying down like this is enough. Let's try it. Don't know if it did actually import it. I don't think it did. Let's okay, save. Maybe I have to do this part. Doesn't look like it's correct enough. Maybe. Let's fix this. Looks like 90. I don't get it. Rotate X. Because it can't be like this, right? Now it's... Do I really have to like rotate it in code? I mean, it's not the biggest of issue if they're all the same. Like, X. I have to also figure out why the whole said thing is. That one is correct. This one is not correct. But yeah, I think that's down to the let's see, go to the nodes. It should be 125, right? Minus 125. This should be 45 as far as I know. Okay. First off, the direction is reversed. Like this is a minus 45 in Unity, and this is 45 in Godot. But I think we need to figure out the source of this whole Z rotation being a massive number. Like this looks decent enough for now, but we have to fix the like core issue of the Z rotation being incorrect. Because that's probably an issue in all of these. It does use the same thing here as, like it's deserializing it in the same way it does positions, and that works. I mean, this is not. Why would this be an issue? Like, why? -32 -14. It's this one. Oh, this is an incorrect level, which is this bracket C, right? Because this has these two are flipped. It would be nice to have. I think Aurora is a better map to look at because it has like it has all the like different shape, not all the shapes, but at least. Okay, so here we go. This is the. Let's not look at that. Let's look at this guy. So 10, 18. -10, 18. So yeah, like these values are converted to Godot. So it, because it has like a different axis layout compared to Unity, so that is fine. But then we have this rotation value. Is this like imported as radians or something? 7161. Is that a value? No, it's not even radians. Because 125 radians is 7.1 K degrees, and it's 5.4 K. I think I'm looking at the correct one, right? Yeah, this one. So that value is like completely... Okay, let's... something happened. Fuck it, restart. Let's start from the beginning. Like this is the... now the measures should be correctly done, but these... that is very close to 61. I'm pretty sure it's radians. Yeah, it's convert. Right. So we need to do the like this rotation that's being set on game objects. This rotation is radians. This says it's Euler angles. No, in radians. Okay. Don't they have one of these? Godot degrees to radians. Okay, let's try this. $315. I mean, it is somewhat correct. Why is it so bad then? Like 315 and minus 45 should be the same value. Like they both add up to 360. So like the math should be correct. As far as I understand it. When like we look at the actual shaped planet in here. Which planet are we actually looking at? Let's look at this, right? The thing is that, oh yeah, it's also incorrect because we rotate other way. Or is that down to the mesh? Because I would rather rotate the mesh than this. Like the less conversions we do, the better, but then we might have to rotate the mesh a bit. I mean, 90 here is good. One day surely I'll understand math or models, but today is not that day. I'm pretty sure this is some like gimbal garbage that I don't understand. So you have to do that. Then it's actually correct. Okay. Let's try this in code. So instead it's y and z that needs to be modified. And then they look correct. Well, except the flip one, but we don't ignore that. They are correct, right? Yeah. No. They're not correct. Because these two should be the same. Like they're not using the flipped one or anything like that. But they are not correct, since this one points to the left. Like it should be slightly more counterclockwise. Like that or something, but I'm not going to do a -11. Like that's not happening. Banger. And this is what? 125. Is there a... No, there's no... Let's try to do this. I don't know why this is. Now it looks up-ish. Then these are lying down. It seems like the rotation isn't applied on the meshes. Because I haven't changed the code. Why are they slightly off? Like, this one looks fucking perfect, doesn't it? Yeah, like this one is actually perfect. Like it looks like it comes off the same, like it's exact, like the same lines and everything. Like this one is absolutely perfect. So why isn't this one? Is that just perfect in another way? No, it's completely off. It should be like this, right? Yeah, it's more like it. But it's... There is no universe where I'm writing -20 on this one. Like, that's just insane. Like, that's absolute insanity. Hmm. Preferably I would make it so that you wouldn't even have to rotate this, but... Okay, let's look at another map. Oh, it doesn't have all of them. Hold on. We just have to make some error handling code. Because this actually becomes an error. So we need to handle that error. We can probably do that then. What? What? What is the actual error? I mean, sure. Why would that stop the... Does it pause when you hit an... Because... Because I have a, like, throwing an exception when I run into an error, which I guess isn't good. Like, this is... I want to, like, get the break, whatever, when we get an error, but I guess that really makes Godot dislike you. So I don't see why, like, it stops running. Yeah, like, that's fine. You can continue. I have handled that error. I'm still so not used to handling. Okay, so what map is this? DM16. It's a pretty large map. Are none of these not flipped? It's a fucking smog in the way. These are not flipped. That one is flipped. We also have this guy now, which is incorrect. What's this fucking scale? I guess that one is... What's this? Is this another one? Who made this shit? There's 2 meshes on it. It's awful. Is it to get another shader? Not really. Unless something is done in runtime, I don't know about that. I mean, it won't make things easier to understand. But they are at least off, that's for sure. Except this one. This one is correct. Right? Yeah, it looks correct. Why is that correct? These also like... It is completely off. It's this parent I'm looking at, right? That shaped planet. 4.7, 5.2. Why are we so fucking stupid? There's some history here. When we made Orbital gear, we didn't really have any concept of how to make maps. So every map has a different standard. Sometimes you have an object that has all the planets in them. This is good. Except that it has... I don't think that transform is taken into account. And I'm pretty sure this rotation isn't taken into account. And is that not... Yeah. Like this guy that's correct is not a part of that. Like it probably helped us make maps a bit faster. Someone can just take this and like just rotate it a bit, and you can get somewhere pretty fast. But yeah. It makes it difficult because I'm pretty sure this is not exported correctly. Especially when we also on this one has another mesh that makes it larger. I'm pretty sure that's not accounted for either, because it's way smaller here. Maybe it's already time to get rid of the using the source data. Like the positions are correct, I'm pretty sure. Like this, if I just spend some time rotating this, I'm pretty sure I could get it to look correct. Like if I do that, maybe it's 165 or 145. Like, I mean, it's not perfect, but like you can see that I could, with some tinkering, get this to be somewhat correct. It's a bit more like that's not an issue. The issue is that we need to like go in and clean up all these maps so much that it might be worth doing now. Like I want to remove this second mesh. Like there's no reason to have two meshes on these guys. I need to like fix this level in general. I need to fix the flipped ones. But that's just like a bunch of manual work. And I want to keep these streams a bit shorter. Like not 8 hours of workday, because that's just it's a bit too much. So yeah, I think I'll do that kind of off stream. See if I can like get into the nitty gritty and see, can I fix these levels? What we can do while we're still looking at while I'm still streaming is go export this guy. So another shaped planet right here. It's basically this. So we will export this one as well. I should also like make Blender files of all these guys, because why is this so small? Is it multiple things? Oh, it's 30 times increased size. Oh my god. Yeah, there is a bunch of these things that I need to do. Like the scale is all over the place. So I want to like, I should make new Blender files with all the like converted data. But so the scale is uniform. They all face up where in the correct way, and like all of those kinds of things would be real nice. But we can just, for now, just export this to, what could this be named? Asteroid Barricade. Is that how you spell barricade? I'm not sure I've ever written that in my life. If it's not how you spell it, we made the same mistake back in the days. Is that actually the only mesh? Looks like there's more of them. It seems to be. how do you redock this? Just close it. Oh, there it is. Okay. We now have the asteroid. Wrong. Assets, meshes, shade, planet, asteroid, barricade. It's called. It's this one. Well, they're completely incorrect. Yeah, but they're at least there. Sure, if I guess I can see if I can fix it. It was like 30 times larger or something. And this is the issue with. And that, I mean, 30 times is too much. But I think 0.3 might be the correct one. Yeah, so like it's. And the rotation is completely off compared to the others. So that's more correct. Like if we take a look at the source. Yeah, like it's like slightly rotated as well. Like it's such a pain. I just need to see what. It's probably that one should be 9. No, minus 90, I guess. And then. Like, look at these fucking numbers. But then you do get something that resembles what it should be looking like. Like, it's not perfect by any means, but it's like, it's getting there. It's pretty damn close, actually. But it's these kinds of things are what need to be fixed. Like these shaped planets are. Oh, fusion core is missing a few others as well. Space Platform 01. I think that's just a. This guy. Yeah, and then you see this is like 65 million times larger. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to struggle in Blender and try to make these uniform and save them as new files. To see if they can all point to the correct up and all that. So yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna call it here for the stream. I will I'll try to make this like a daily thing where I stream in the mornings and then work a bit more. I'm not sure if I can keep that up, but I would like to, because it is nice to stream. Like, I really do like it. It's just that sometimes you really do not have the mental capacity to actually talk. Luckily, it seems that I'm gifted enough to jap a bit while coding, which some really aren't, and I mean, that's fine. No, it's not a competition, but yeah. Anyways, I'll get on blendering. See you guys around if I figure out how to stop streaming, because I have, well,